Hey folks, this is Amateur Artist Mark D. Chandler once again from Manland. And tonight, or today I should say, kind of chilly on this Sunday. It's getting toward nighttime now. We're cooking pork steaks in a way that you probably haven't ever seen before. That's right, pork steaks. We're doing it a little bit different, utilizing the Dutch oven and a cast iron skillet. It kind of looks like it might be a pork stew, but it's not. It's got all the goodness of actual pork steak. Wow. Gonna be tender and delish. What's cool about these pork roasts right here is, well, that's how you get your actual pork steaks. In case you didn't know that. I'm pretty sure you did know. But there's a lot of people that don't know. Let's see if this is actually bone in. It's right off the end of it, so I believe this is actually boneless. No bone allowed. Now normally to get your pork steak, you would slice this thing real thin. Usually your market man will do this for you. Now this is a little bit discolored, but it's nice underneath. The reason why it's discolored, we haven't cooked it in we bought it about 4 days ago. It's been sitting in the refrigerator. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Matter of fact, that's good stuff. But to make some nice pork steaks, I'm going to cut mine kind of thick instead of thin. Oh, well, there you go. There's a piece of the bone right there. I guess it's what part they call the bone. We're going to cut these into 3 sections. I'm going to do some nice thick cut steaks. And usually I would have a larger knife to do this with, which I don't have. So just slice it. My cutting board wants to slide on this chair. And I'm really doing a bad job of this. There we go. Now if you're ever at the grocery store, that's pretty much what you would see right there. If you're ever at a grocery store, that's pretty much you would see right there is a pork steak. And that's a very thick one. It's got a very large fat cap. And most of this right here, now this is fine for roast, but for your pork steak you want to trim it up. You don't want that much fat on there because it just doesn't do a good job when you cook it down. Good for flavor though. And fat is one of the best tenderizers there is. There's quite a bit of fat all throughout. I'm just going to cut this fat cap off and we'll cook it up for the dogs. That is some nice thick pork steak. Little tiny piece of a bone right here at the end. Let me go ahead and cut that out. Somebody might accidentally bite into it and want to broke a tooth. Yeah, just a little bit better. And if that's too large for you, you want to cut this up into 3 sections. That right there is going to make a fine meal. Mmm. Pork steak done totally different. It's a steak, it's a roast. Ooh, and those potatoes, they come out just like baked potatoes with all the good trimmings on there. And we decided that she wanted to cook the carrots, so we threw that in there. So it's kind of a stew in a way, or roast. You talk about melt in your mouth. That is a roast combination steak if I ain't never heard or tasted one before. Let me try these here baked potatoes, shall we say. These are stewed and baked inside that there Dutch oven. Super tender. Of course, now I gotta try a carrot with some of that salad dressing on there too. And some black pepper. Absolutely delicious. Wow. An experiment I decided to try, and it turned out worthwhile. Oh man, this is, look, let me show you something. Let me get this knife out the way. There's my fork going into that pork steak. That is tender, baby. Oh, mercy. Steak sauce already applied. Got some on the side there. Jeez. When you char it like that, before you actually put it in the oven to bake, that it just melts in your mouth. People ain't got no teeth can eat this. Well, except for the salad toppings there on the baked potato. They're a little crunchy, but I got my teeth. I got to do this again. I got to sit there and make it where I work on a campfire. Wow. Hey, Dutch oven. I think it'll work, no doubt. Well, there you have it, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video there. Here at Manland, we experiment all the time, and hope you learned a little something just as well as I did. So that right there is pork steak cooked differently than most people have ever cooked. Good stuff. Until next time, amateur artist Marty D. Chandler once again from Manland, wishing you and y'all a very happy YouTube experience out there. And remember this, I hope your YouTube experience is going to be a very tasty one.